with hanging in there with this Corona thing? Great. Everyone is so cool. Thank you so much for joining. I see we got some people that are new. Bobby, is this your first live stream of mine? I think so, right? Are you new? Who's new here? Hey, hey. Oh, there's my girl, Miss Hurricane. What's going on? Girl, I finally got it. I finally got it. I finally got this down now. So thank you for hanging in. Oh, you changed your name. What was it before? Thank you for hanging in there, you guys, because I was struggling. But yeah, I got it now. Now I can do these more regularly now because I get so nervous because I'm always, oh my gosh, can I do it? But now I think I have it. Can you guys see me okay? I got my lights here. You sent me a card? No. How did you send it? How did you send it? I did not get a card. Did you send it? How did you send it? To my email? No, I didn't get it. W315. I wonder where you were before. Robin Oliver, how are you? Yeah, how did you send the card? Where did you send it? Yes, to your PO box. Oh, okay. So you actually sent me a physical card. Okay, I'll have to go to my PO box and check it out. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I haven't been to my own. Thank you. That's so nice. Thank you. So nice. So you guys, what's going on? So much has been jumping off. I mean, Kim and Kanye. Oh my goodness. But you guys, mental illness is such a serious thing for me. I have a sister who is schizophrenic, and it's something we've been dealing with like for 15 years. So I understand the struggle that Kim is going through, and people ought to be kinder to her. Hi, Robin. I really think people are being unkind because they don't know what it's like to struggle. They really don't if they've not experienced it. It's hard to see somebody you care about in that state. And there's nothing you can do. You're powerless to help them. I mean, that is real. That is, my sister, like I said, she's been going through this for 15 years, and my mom and I raised her kids because of it. So I know what it's like. And it's like mental illness is almost like a stigma in the Black community. There are a lot of, people who struggle with this. Oh. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm glad you changed your name because people are crazy. Don't how people been negative towards them. Oh, Kim and Kyle. Oh yeah, they're almost like her, almost like she deserves that, and almost like laughing at him. And it's just terrible. People are just cruel, so cruel. People want to make videos to get views, to make money, and they say they twist things around. And what happens is like he has such a distorted reality. The way he sees things and the way they truly are completely different. And it's like people are taking what he says, like about Kris Jenner and everything, and they're just running with it. When in fact, these people are paranoid and delusional, a lot of times. And there may be some truth, but there's no way you can take the word of somebody who's bipolar and having a manic episode like that. There's just no way. They're not in their normal state of mind if they're not taking their medication. I mean, he's talking about he's going to divorce her, and the thing he said about his daughter is terrible. And all these Twitter rants. Have you guys been keeping up with this at all? Because it's crazy. And me being from, in the Chicago area, I love me some Kanye, always have. But it's sad. See, they're making fun of them. Like it's not funny. People make fun of just anything. I'm sure there'll be memes and everything, all of that. Like, it's so cruel. I just hope he is okay. I just hope he comes through this okay because I really worry about that. I mean, when you're not on your meds, it's scary. And she's I hope she does what she has to do. I know she loves him, but she's got 4 kids she's got to take care of, and she's got to worry about. Well, he's in Wyoming, and she's wherever she is in Los Angeles. So, I mean, that's a very real thing. She's got kids she's got to worry about, and she has to put them before him. But yeah, I mean, how people can talk about and be and make fun of people with mental illness, and then the people who have to, who are the people who have to deal with it, because Kanye is chilling, because of in his state he thinks everything is fine. It's everybody else who has to deal with the reality. Yeah, Robin, change your name. I don't use my name. I tell anybody not to use their real name because and there are crazy people out there, and yeah. Tell her, Tubby, could you please, maybe hit her up and let her know how to change her name because that's for real. That is for real. I don't use your real name because people are crazy. So you guys, what do you think about the entanglements, honey? What's going on with the entanglements? That's like the word of the year. That's gonna be the word of the year, honey. Entanglements. Did anybody watch that Red Table Talk at all? I'm so glad people are on here. I'm so glad. Oh, okay. Yeah, Robin, you got to take care of that. What's on here? Miss Hurricane, what's going on? Have you been following? Well, I mean, you can't help but know about the Will and Jada thing unless you're under a rock. I mean, even if you didn't want to know, you have to know about it. Just like Kanye and Kim. No, they were, and that's another thing that makes me so mad. They are, trying to the way they portray her. But the way they portray her, they were on a break. That they in France they were on a break. He didn't say she cheated, although you can tell he still feels some type of way. Poor Will, but but that's how it is, right? They always dog the woman. It's never going to be fair to the woman. It's never going to be like that. That's just what it is. Or if the other way around, they wouldn't be as hard on him as they are on her because hey, it's just expected that that's how men are. But yeah, they're making her seem like a predator and all kinds of stuff like that. And I agree. But marriage gets complicated. Clothes horse, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're talking about entanglements, honey. We're talking about the entanglements. 2000, it seems like. Yep, totally, totally. I mean, this has been 4 years ago. Like, what's his motivation to do this? Maybe, and now he's got a song, Entanglement, and a video. Man, I mean, it is like people are scandalous these days. People are so scandalous. They will take advantage of anything. Now he's got a song out of it. Oh, everyone's on here. Yeah, that's why, Robin, you have to go change that name. Oh, I agree with you. And you know what annoys me about this whole August thing? There are so many people who are sympathetic to him. I'm like, why? Why? Like, oh, exactly, for clout and money. That's all it is. Like, why are people so sympathetic to him? Because she was older than him? Older men are with younger women all the time, and nobody cares. And the tripped out part is, when the woman is in the August position, nobody cares about her. They see her as the side chick. Nobody feels sorry for her. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And the thing is, they helped this man. He came in their lives because I guess he was ill, and they helped him. And maybe I think that's why Will feels some type of way that of all people, him. Always blame the woman. Always. It's always unfair to the woman. Always. But I will say this. You guys know how I feel about femininity and all that. Jada is not a particularly feminine woman. You have to admit that. And I think that's to her detriment. I think that people would have been a lot more sympathetic to her if she wasn't so hard-edged. I mean, she's a very intelligent woman, very articulate woman, and all of that. But you have to admit, she is like, she's kind of tough, don't you think? I don't think she's a very feminine woman. What do you guys think? I think people would have been kinder and gentler to her. It's like, did you guys ever watch the Real Housewives of Atlanta at all? You guys watch that at all? Back in the day when Phaedra was on there? Yep. She's rough around the edges. And it's like, that's why people were so, one of the reasons, she just came off as very, first of all, unapologetic, and just like almost like aggressive. When he was sitting there, by contrast, hurt. That man seemed hurt. That's why people are so rough on her. But okay, so you guys watched Real Housewives of Atlanta. Remember the big thing, and this was great. This is when it was great. When Phaedra and Portia, remember the reunion when that stuff came out about the dungeon and Candy and everything, and how that's when Phaedra got fired. Remember that? I look at that and I say, well, why didn't Portia get fired? She's the one who said it. Because Portia is, she's feminine, she's pretty, she just has that air about her, that damsel in distress air. Because if you think about it, really, Portia really should have gone if you really think about it. But again, it's the way she's perceived. And although, Phaedra was like the Southern Belle in comparison, she was like seen as the aggressor. You guys, do you know what I mean? I think Portia gets away with a lot because she's got that softness to her. She's very feminine, and you don't think so? You don't like Phaedra? Miss Hurricane, you don't think so? Personally, I love Phaedra. I miss Phaedra. I wish they would bring her back. I keep looking at the comments. I I never looked at it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, think about it. Portia has gotten away with a lot. Remember, she threw that fight she got in with Kenya, or you know what? Come on, rolling on the floor. I mean, Portia gets away with a lot, and then she plays. Oh my God, I can't! And everyone drags her off, and then everyone grabs her and is like, "Oh, it's okay, baby, it's okay. Come on." And I don't dislike Portia. Hey, I'm not mad. She takes full advantage of not only her sex appeal, but her femininity and her, she always looks great. And hey, that's what it is. These are the advantages because, Portia should have been gone. She's done a lot of stuff. She really is. She has gotten away with a lot. I mean, Nene hasn't done the stuff that Portia has done. But you see what I mean? Like why people were so unsympathetic to Jada. This is just how I feel. If she came off as if she was softer, if she even pretended to be as hurt about this as he was, you know what I mean? She didn't even pretend to be as hurt. And what did she say? I didn't see this as a transgression. That's exactly what she said. She didn't care. I mean, she wasn't apologetic. Heck yeah, from Becky. Who's better than Becky? Who's Becky? Becky or Karen? But hey, whatever Portia's doing, keep on doing it, baby, because it's working for her. It really, really is. And she's kind of like sympathetic and everything like that. It's like people are in her corner. And part of that is because of how she presents herself. It really is. Jada can take some lessons from Portia. Oh, I thought it was Karen. When I saw that on Twitter, I was like, Karen. Now it's Becky. Okay, it's both white women. Okay, okay. I thought it was Karen. I thought the new thing was Karen. Okay, okay. And that's what I thought it was Becky, like in the Beyonce song. But now it's everybody's talking about Karen. I'm like, Karen. I thought it was that's how it was too. I thought it was Becky with the good hair. Now people start coming up with Karen. But you guys, despite all of this, the protests and everything, which I think have been, really, it's terrible, but it's effective. You still see this stuff every day on camera. Police still doing people dirty. Oh, Becky's are the younger ones. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Now I have the distinction. So Karen calls the cops and Becky cries. I got you. I got you. Okay. See, I didn't know that. Educating myself here. I didn't know that. I did not know. That's funny. That's right. Karen calls the cops when people doing absolutely nothing. That's crazy. That's crazy. People feel entitled now. They feel empowered to be racist and just ignorant and aggressive towards people. I saw this one woman, a Karen, I think it was, or maybe she was a Becky. No, she was a Karen for sure. She was in this woman's face, telling her to take her mask off, and you're the reason we have to do this. And it's like, wow, like, what's it to you if somebody else wears a mask? Who are you to tell somebody that they can't wear a mask? I mean, she was in this woman's face, screaming at her, why are you wearing a mask? Like, wow. I mean, who does that? Who thinks they're entitled to do that to someone? Right? Honey, she's better than me. Somebody was like in my face like that. She's better than me. She is much better than me. This woman's, I mean, she was just ignorant and aggressive and screaming at this woman. Oh, you better than me if you in my face like that. So I got it down. Karen. Oh, now there's Susan's? Okay. So it's Karen, Becky, and Susan. So this was a Susan then. I didn't know. I thank God. See, these lives are so informative. I didn't know. I thought it was just Karen. So it's Becky, Karen, and now Susan. Okay, okay. I got it now. I got it. Hopefully Robin is changing her name and she'll be back. Hopefully she'll be back. Susans are the only ones. I know people are, it's just this year has been crazy, hasn't it? Like, can you believe 2020 with the whole virus thing and the protests? And it's just insane. This year has been crazy. Now, has everyone been staying safe and everything like with the virus? Has everyone been staying in? Have you been going out? I see so many people out now without masks. So, I mean, even Trump said it's going to get worse before it gets better. Something he should have done back in February so people will wear their masks. But yeah, I see all these people out without masks. I worked out today, and there are people, young people playing volleyball, and it's like, dude, none of them were wearing masks. Well, I think Clothes Horse left us. Where are you, Clothes Horse? That's okay. I got my ride or dies here. I got my ride or dies. And you guys, thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much. And spread the word about this channel, please. And I have my other channel, Pretty and Things, but please spread the word. And thank you guys for, supporting me. My day ones, honey, my day ones. Good, you're in the house. Oh yeah, because Texas had to roll back. Thank you, Tubby. Didn't Texas have to roll back now? You guys had to go back to like stage 2 or something like that? Yeah. Yeah. 2020 has been, I mean, insane. All the things that have happened. And this is an election year. I mean, and we haven't even gotten to that. That's going to be crazy. That's going to be crazy. This is an election year, y'all. And I mean, nobody's even thinking about that, but that's when I think things are going to jump off then with the races and all that, because it's already, everything's already jumping up like that, and all the turmoil and Black people saying no more. Yay! Thank you for your support. Thank you so much, you guys. Tubby, where are you from? I don't know what your name was before. So where are you from? I know Miss Hurricane. It's in Houston. Those words. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so a couple more things I want to touch on. First of all, you guys know Tamar, right? Oh, you're in Chicago too. You live in the South suburbs. Okay, okay. Oh, I remember who you are before. Okay, okay, okay. Before, yeah, your name, but I'm glad you changed it. Poor Tamar. Yo, you guys know, and I know you guys heard about that. This is what I'm saying. This year has been crazy. I can't believe it. I can't believe she would even, try to take her own life. I can't believe that. What else is on here? Mm-mm. Filters, what happened to you? Hopefully I can come back. I've been great. I mean, I've been really great. I've been staying in for the most part. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this summer, and I have been playing tennis, which, but that is like the distance and everything, and the people I play with are fine. But I mean, for the most part, I've been staying in. And, I hang out with my family, of course. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been to my sushi restaurants a couple times, and again, I wear my mask, and they people are pretty good here about social distancing with regards to having the table spread apart. But as paranoid as I am about this whole corona thing, and I am like diligent with my mask and social distancing. It's summer, right? And people want to enjoy their summer, especially being cooped up all winter. And I mean, I get that, but you have to put safety first. You really do. And now they're going to open up the schools here in Chicago, even though the governor just said that now things have gotten worse. They just, they should have stayed in the early. They should have just kept people in. And now they have to roll back in like 11 states. It's terrible. It's terrible. And now they're talking about it's going to get worse before it gets better. It's terrible. 150,000 people have died from this, you guys. That's crazy. Yeah, you never know what people are going through. That's for sure. That's for sure. You guys, you know what I want? Could you guys hit me up in my DMs? You guys have my Instagram. You can't send messages on YouTube anymore. You guys hit me up and let me know what topics you would like me to talk about. Just let me know. Because I wanted to do like a video on this Kanye thing, just from a mental health perspective, but there's so many of them on there, and I don't know. I mean, my perspective would be just from mental health and my experiences with it, not from a celebrity sort of standpoint. But you guys hit me up in my DMs and let me know the topics you'd like to discuss. Please let me know. And you guys, I've really been giving it some thought. I really have been giving it some thought. And I think I'm going to try online dating again. I mean, just being cooped up in here, not being able to go out a lot, or at least not as much as I would. I think I'm going to try it. I'm just going to go back and just try it. It's been years. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to try it. I've decided that already. I'm just going to give it a go. I'm not going to think of it negatively. I'm not going to go into it expecting like failure. And that's been my issue in the past. So I'm going to go into it with a positive attitude, and we will see how it goes. It's a numbers game, you know? But yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So have you guys done any online dating at all? I mean, this year during this virus deal? Yeah, I'm not, you know what? I'm not sure, but I decided, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to take the plunge. If I don't like it, obviously, I mean, then I can like stop it. But I mean, like, I just want to try it. I haven't done it in years. And part of my problem is, just a negative mindset. I hate done like that. You're like me, Miss Hurricane. You're like me. But if I go into it with that attitude, which I have, it's like you manifest what you think. If you expect failure, then that's what you're going to get. If you expect not to like it, then you're not going to like it. Now I'm just going to go into it like with no expectations, to have fun and chat with people. Now there's corona thing, you can do it like this way on a webcam or Zoom or something. I'm just going to try it and I'll follow up with you guys. I haven't signed up for one yet. Yeah. I mean, what the hell? Might as well give it a shot, Why not? So yeah, I'm going to do it. You know what? I've already decided I'm going to do it. I'm not going to go back. I mean, I have some good pictures, but I get like the full body pictures. I got to get my pictures together, and we'll see. So I'll have to update you guys and let you know when I'm on there and like how things are going, because I'm going to do it. I've already decided. I'm not going to go back on my word. I'm not going to change my mind, because I was kind of like, I don't really like it. But yeah, I've decided I'm going to do it. And I'm going to go into it with a more positive attitude. And if I don't like it, I don't like it. If I don't want to do it, I won't do it. But it's worth a shot. I'm just going to try it, because I've been spending so much time indoors. And when you spend this much time indoors, you guys, how can you meet people realistically? I'll let you know how it goes. I mean, how can you really meet people realistically? It's really challenging when you're indoors, and when you go out, you have to do social distancing. So what I would normally do, go out and kick it in the summer, I can't do that. Neither, okay, if I do this be my last and final time. You know what? This is kind of like how I feel about it too. But you know what? I'm just gonna go in with no expectations. I'm just gonna go in with fun and see what happens. And you know what? Because I'm not the type of person who's gonna put up with any crap from any of these losers or anyone who's disrespectful or anything like that. So from that perspective, I'm not worried about that, because you come at me crazy, black. But I am going to be, I think, more open to people, and just like I said, let my guard down in terms of the approach. Because if I go in like I hate it, then I'm gonna hate it. If I go in like, oh, there's nothing but a bunch of losers on there, that's what I'm gonna get, a bunch of losers. So I have to change my mindset and how I approach it. And that's what I'm going to do. If I do it my last and final time. I feel you on that. But at the same time, I'm thinking about the situation now. And it's like, if you want to meet someone, given the circumstances, like, I mean, what else can you do right now? And historically, you guys know I have not liked online dating at all. I have not liked it. But I'm just going to give it a shot. I'm going to try again. I was going back and forth, and I said, no, I'm going to do this. And I will follow up and let you guys know. But I've decided I'm going to do it. So I'm not going to go back on my word. I'm going to do it and let you know how it goes. So my age criteria, though, I'm not going to. I'm going to date. I'm not going to date anybody younger than 45. 45 to 65. A friend of mine is having a good experience right now with online dating. Oh, what site is she on? What site is she on? Which one is she on? Because there's like, I'm not doing Tinder. I'm not doing any of the apps now. It's going to be a site. I'm not trying to do something like Tinder. What are the ones? OK Cupid. What else? Match.com. What else is there? Oh, eHarmony, which I tried them once. I don't like them. eHarmony. What else is OK Cupid? Match. What else is there? Oh, Plenty of Fish, but is that even around? I mean, I don't think I would try that one. That's kind of where a bunch of losers are. I don't know. There's losers everywhere, I guess. Tubby, I mean, what site would you? I mean, when you sign up, what sites have you done? Oh, she's on Match. Okay, and you know what? The thing about Match, and I think you have better luck with with the ones that you pay for. Oh yes, interracial dating. Oh yes, I'm gonna try this. Right, I'm gonna try that one again. I will hit that one up. I didn't. In fact, I met someone on that. I am gonna try. I'm gonna try that, but you have to be careful about that too. You know, you don't want to be, someone seen, as a fetish for some of those people. So you really got to vet these guys, and see what the deal is. But yeah, I'm gonna try that one too. Interracial dating central. We're in Houston. Yeah, and he's from Alabama too. That's where I was born, Alabama. That's where my mom's family is from. Wow, he bought a ticket to Houston. Come see. I hope she's got him in a hotel rather than at her house because you have to be safe. Don't move too fast. Oh, okay, so I'll add Match. I'm going to do Match because I think that when someone pays for it, they're a little bit more invested. These free sites are free for all, but I think paying for it, people like that are a little bit more serious because hey, there are tons of these sites where you can sign up for free. If you're willing to pay, I think that means you're more serious about it. Not that there aren't losers on Match, but I think that the percentages are higher because somebody, if you're willing to pay when you can get something for free, I mean, I think that's meaningful. Do you guys or no? Oh, Chocolate Queen. Well, I don't know. I mean, you got to watch out for the spelling, but I don't know. I don't see you got to take it in context. But Chocolate Queen, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. But how was the overall context? How has he been coming at you? It's been respectful. I mean, is this one of those guys that only dates black women, or that sort of thing. Was his wife white, and then all of a sudden he's gonna flip to black women, and it's like, okay, well, why? What made you? Well, I've always been attracted to black women. Blah blah blah. Okay, he didn't even ask who. You gotta, yeah, when it comes to that, you have to, just sort of pay attention. But you gotta give people a chance because if they're on interracial dating, that's, obviously that's what they want to do, but you have to be aware of people's motives. Are you just looking to sleep with a black woman? That type of thing. Looking for a new experience. You're the first one and all of that. I'm divorced, so I want to try something new. Yeah, but don't talk about this George Floyd and all the protest stuff for now. Keep it light, and just talk to a few of them, not just one. Keep it light, keep it easy for now. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to mention anything controversial, nothing like that. I mean, you'll get to know somebody's viewpoint on that soon enough. Okay, she's not letting him stay at her house. That's good. No, if you felt some type of way, you feel some type of way. Nobody can tell you how to feel. You just get that sense. But then again, you can't. So you're like me. You can't be too quick to jump. And be like, you have to give people a chance. You have to give people a chance. And then, I mean, how was it before he said that, and what happened after he said that? Maybe he was sincerely giving you a compliment, because had everything been straight before that, and after he said that, what happened? Oh, you never dated out of your race. And you're open to it now, honey. The way brothers are dog and sisters out, that's good. That is good. You have to, if you want something different, you got to try something different. And just take your time. Take your time. But you have to take the plunge, though. I mean, there's white guys that are jerks and losers, just like there are black guys that are jerks and losers. Just take your time and just have fun with it. Don't take it so serious. Chocolate Queen is not an insult. Just like, oh, okay, honey, unbothered. You have to, the art of being unbothered. Maybe I should do a video about that. Now, tell me, have you met anyone in person, or is it just online? Have you guys done video chats or what? Miss Hurricane, how did your friend do this? I can't even speak. Did they do like video chats or whatever, or did they just talk and text? How did they get to the point where he's flying out here to meet her? Oh, okay. The art of being unbothered. Okay, I'll do that one for sure. Yeah, they really are. Brothers are tripping. I mean, it's like they've become so disrespectful, and it's so sad. Like they're so disrespectful. And the thing is like I was working out today, like I said, and I saw this little. I mean, they were young too. They were in high school. It was this, black boy with this white girl. So it starts so young now. It's like it starts so young. I didn't know anywhere else. Just turned off, and that's fine. If you're turned off, you're turned off. You know, don't force it. Don't force it. You have to trust your gut. If something tells you it's not right, it's not right, and that's that. Plenty more where he came from. You got to trust your gut, and that's that. If you didn't like it, you didn't like it, and that's that. People cannot tell you how to feel. There was something that turned you off, and that was that. But tell me, what side are you on? I didn't. Oh, interracial dating. Okay. Okay. Well, but try other ones too. It's not like there are, no good black men out there. Still a black man for 15 years, so all the dating you seem to me. No, I get it. I get it. But I mean, it's not like, yeah, don't force it. But if you can be open to black men too. I mean, yeah, because you want to expand your horizons. But I mean, there are still black men out there who want black women, but they have to have their stuff together. That's the thing about it is it's more difficult to find a black man who has himself together, who is marriage minded, who doesn't have 5 baby mamas, who haven't been to prison and all that stuff. I mean, that's just the truth. It's hard, but they're out there. It's just, a little bit more difficult. So keep your options open, especially if this is your first time, interracial dating. Yeah, definitely add that to the menu, but, include black men, Hispanic, Asian too. Oh, you're not on anymore. Oh, you're not on it anymore. Okay. Okay. But black men are, tell me, black men are your preference though, right? Yeah. I prefer the old fashioned way too, but that's the thing where I'm going to get online because it's challenging to do that now. Going out and meeting people. It's hard now, with this social distancing and the corona and all that. That's my preference, the old fashioned way. I've never met anyone online. Everyone I've dated has been like someone with friend of a friend or someone at the club or something. I've never met anyone online. But maybe I've never done it because I didn't expect to do it. I've always been attracted to men. Oh yeah. Okay. My husband who passed away, he was white, and that's always been my preference. It's always been my preference. But myself, I will say that I'm going. I'm going to open up myself to black men. You all going to trip out when I tell you this. I've never dated a black man ever. I know you guys can be like, "What the hell?" But I've never dated a black man ever. Isn't that crazy? But just like you're open to like dating white men, I have to be open to dating black men as well. I know that sounds crazy. Mm-hmm. Yes, girl. You say what? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And you know what? And I hate to be, I'm not going to be stereotypical, but you know, white men treat you well. I mean, at least they've treated me very well. Not that I would have it any other way, but I mean, I was watching one of those sugar daddy videos, and one of the woman was saying that when it comes to that, like she was saying, like the black men make you work for they're cheap, and I'm not saying all black men are like that, but she was saying how like the white men are much more generous, and how she said black men, you have them, they make you work. And as I said, there's no one size fit all scenario. That's why you have to expand your horizons. You have to be open to anyone. So I've never dated anybody Hispanic either. Yes, Tubby. She's like, what? Yes, girl. I've never dated. And not, I love my people, but when it comes to dating, you have to go with what you are attracted to. I met my husband, you never got a chance to explore. Yeah, I married young too. And honestly, you guys, my husband was the first and only until he passed away. Because I didn't get down like that. I was a good girl. My dad was strict. I mean, even when I went to college and stuff, I kept my legs closed. Just like I say on my channel, I kept my legs closed. And that is the God's honest truth. What do you mean not in that way? I'm sorry, what does that mean? Miss Hurricane, where are you? Yeah, I'm open to whomever treats me well. That's right. Ah, okay. You were more out in the black community. Okay, and that was like where your selection came from. Me, I grew up in a mixed race environment. I mean, there were black people on our block and everything, but it was no, you know what? It was just the right mix. It really, really was. That black, we just the right mix. Because a lot of black people didn't grow up around white people, and they're not comfortable. And the opposite is true because they didn't grow up around white people. And the same thing with white people. They never grew up around black people. And they have these stereotypes and all of that. Oh, okay. And I don't know if you saw my video, but I have always been a tennis player. And I was forced to, because of that. I was always the only black in my club, the only black on my tennis team. So, I had no choice but to get comfortable if I was going to play, and I was determined to play. So I had no choice but to get comfortable. And I don't know if you guys saw that video, but when I went for my first tennis lesson, I walked in the door, I walked in, and I looked through the window, saw all those people there, and I told my mom, I don't want to go in there with all those white people. And my mom said, girl, you better get your butt in there. And they were so nice to me. They were very, very nice to me. So yeah, I had no choice but to get comfortable around white people. And they honestly, they have taught me so many things, especially white girls. White girls and that entitlement, that, and the thing that, like, they will go to dinner. This is what I learned. Like, go to dinner. I mean, the nicest dinner, and they sit right there, and it's like they expect the man to pay, as they should. And it's like, thank you. And that's fine. When you're older, your friends might say they're not open to dating out. That's fine. I mean, that's up to them. I mean, right, okay. I mean, teach his own. I would be open to it, especially now, because black men that are high quality, high value, and high, respect, and want a high value woman. I don't want to say it's needle in a haystack, but it's challenging. You guys know it's challenging to find. It really is challenging, especially if you want a younger one. I personally would be like, older ones might be better. Their kids are grown. They should have some kind of financial stability and a home. For me, I want somebody who likes to travel. But like I said, I've been wine and dine with the best of them: yachts, trips, everything. Oh, they're complaining about being single. Who's complaining about being single? Like black men? No, women's from Indiana. Tell me, is there more opportunity to, like, is it more mixed race around, like, the Indiana area when you go over there? I'm older and life is something different now. And when I was a young girl, yes, 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 yes. And that's the thing, like the lessons we learn along the way. We have to, you can't, make the same mistakes, especially at this stage of the game. And that's why I'm open to the online dating thing now, in a way I wasn't before. And I'm going to approach it differently, more positively, because I know who I am, and I'm not going to, put up with any mess. But at the same time, yeah, I'm going to be unbothered by anything, And when I was on there, not to sound vain, but I didn't have any trouble getting messages or a response from men, So not to sound vain, but it's just what it was. I'm in Indiana. I'm treated like a lady. That's right, because you are a lady. That's right. That's right. But in Chicago, especially like as a black woman, I mean, you have to be honest. So many black women do not carry themselves as ladies, but they don't. They're like Jada, aggressive, and just you know what I mean, uncouth. And I mean, you can get so much further when you're like kinder and gentler. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. How did your father feel about that? Well, you're gonna trip out. Okay, well, my sister was kind of the trailblazer. I'll tell you the story. My sister, she got pregnant when she was 16. And my father was just, because we weren't that type of family. We were nice, middle class family, 2-parent home. We had whatever. And when my sister, she messed around and got pregnant at 16. And I will forget I came home from school, and my brother and my sister were home. And my brother, I walked on the porch. My brother came out, and my sister's name is Priscilla. And she's like, he came out to me. My brother's name is Angelo. He said, Rosita, C, we call her Rosita. Rosita's pregnant. And I was like, what? And she and I shared a room, and I didn't know. So I came in, and my mom was on the phone with the school because my sister told like the nurse, because she was so scared to tell the family. So my sister was, my mom was, she took my sister to the doctor because she wanted to make sure. And then my dad was at work, and we were like freaking out because we were waiting for my dad to get home. So my brother and I, we went to a movie. My mom took us to a movie because we didn't want to get home. So we didn't want to be there when my dad got there, because the Lord only knows what he was going to say and do. Okay, when she found out she was pregnant. And so my mom said when they told him she was pregnant, he thought it was like this black guy named Ray down the street. And then mom said, no, it's a white boy. And my dad said, a white boy. And it's like it took the wind out of his sails. Like, you guys, honestly, the next week, my dad was in the hospital. He got like walking pneumonia. That's the only time my dad was ever in the hospital, when he found out my sister was pregnant by a white boy. But so for me, coming up later after all of that, it was much easier for me after she sort of paved the way. Because that was how I got there. So by the time I got to, there, he was straight. He had just, accepted it. And he liked my husband a lot too. But, it was just a done deal. It was customary in our family. I won't say customary, but we've already had that experience. So it's like, oh, you got a white boy too. Okay. What can he say? Yes, I love the attention, honey. White men open doors, they hold conversation. But that's very true. That's very true. White men treat you well, and that's not to say there are some jerks out there, but they pay for dinner, they buy you drinks, they'll take you on trips. They're, like one guy, our first date, he took me to play golf. He paid for my golf lessons. He paid for just everything. He paid for me to get a video of my golf swing so I can figure out what I was doing wrong. He took me on to dinner on a like a boat cruise for dinner. This is like a first date. It was awesome. Things didn't work out because he traveled and he wasn't here all the time. But this is like first second date. And it's customary. This is how all of them treat me. Because I am not a person, I don't know if you guys saw the video, I never go to Starbucks. They have to take me to dinner, like a date. And I understand some people just want to go to Starbucks and meet someone to see if they're cool and all that, and I get that, but that's not me. My time is valuable, And, I'm not going to do I call it the coffee house inspection. After I've spoken to you a little bit, that's why you have to speak to them. And I feel comfortable, and we've laughed and we've talked, and I feel comfortable that, this is somebody I can vibe with on a date, then that's it. And I don't mind telling them, oh no, I don't do the Starbucks thing. And if they're gentlemen, they'll be like, oh, okay. And yeah, it's true. And I'm not going to lie, you guys, I want to be like sounding, but I have been, on first dates, Morton's, downtown Chicago. One guy was a chef. And he took me to his restaurant and like the whole nine. And these are first dates. But you have to like carry yourself in a certain way. And when I talk about being seen as the prize, they're like, whoa. And that's what it is. That's what it is. There's such a negative stereotype of Black women. That's what sucks. So when you are the complete antithesis of that, they're like, oh, they might want a Black woman attracted to Black women. And they say, wow, this is, and they don't even see you as a Black woman. They see you as an attractive woman, classy woman. Oh, you guys, I got 3 minutes on this. You don't want to let me have an hour. This has been so much fun. I love this. So now that I figure it out, I'm going to just do this like every other week. Is that good, you guys? Like twice a month. I know more people do it more frequently, but I don't want to do it just for the sake of doing it. Yeah, I want to have things to talk about and touch base about. So what do you guys think of that? Like twice a month, every other week, like every 2 weeks. I love these. I really do. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'll do this every 2 weeks and I will schedule it on my phone, a reminder, because I think it'll be fun. And between now and then, I'm going to get online. I'll follow up with you. I'll just follow up with you and let you know how is it going. So in 2 weeks, I'll follow up with you. I've already committed. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it like Friday, Saturday. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And oh, thank you, Miss Hurricane. And I'm going to go ahead and do it and I'll update you. So no, I'm not going to procrastinate. I'm just going to take the plunge and do it. Oh, no problem. No problem. Tub, I've been struggling, honey, with these lies. Miss Hurricane knows. I was just so frustrated. But now I got it. I figured out what I was doing wrong. Now I got it. Now I got it down. So I can do these, like I said, twice a month. So we can chit chat and I can know what's going on with you guys. You guys hit me up in my Instagram comments. So I'm definitely going to do the art of being unbothered because I have to say I'm good at that. But let me know what else you guys want me to to talk about. What kind of content you'd like to see. Not just on this channel, but also on pretty and things where I talk about makeup and hair and all these things. Just let me know if you want to see a sort of makeup tutorial or y'all want to see about my wig collection, honey. Let me know because I got 30 seconds left. You're gonna shut me off. Of course, I remember you. Thank you. All right, guys, they're going to cut me off. I only got a few seconds left. Thank you so much for joining. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. Hit me up in my DMs, okay? So I can know what content you guys would like to see. I got 10 seconds. All right, you guys. I love you. Thank you so much for your support. Spread the word, and I will see you in a couple of weeks. All right. All right, guys. Bye. I gotta end. Oh, they're gonna cut me off. Bye, guys. You done some things. Oh, good, good, good. All right, you guys. See you in 2 weeks. They're cutting me off. Bye. Oh, okay. Oh, you love the wigs unboxing. Okay, hit me up and let me know the type of content you want to see on the Come Up Straight Up, as well as Pretty and Things. Okay. Bye, you guys. Have a great evening. They're giving me a notice. Bye. Now I don't want to just hang up on you, so I gotta end the stream now. I'm getting a message. Okay. Yes, please stay safe, you guys. Please stay safe. And if you guys decide to do anything online, let me know. Let me know so we can discuss it next time. Okay, you guys, I gotta hang up. Bye. Bye, guys. Okay.